Okay. All right, guys. Philly Cuts here, just broadcasting live on YouTube. It's going to do some of my Black Friday haul. I'm not really much of a Black Friday shopper. What I did is that I first started cruising online, seeing what deals were out there. Saw that Best Buy and Target had some good video game deals. It's primarily what I was looking for. Then I also started cruising on Xbox One and Xbox 360, the dashboard and stuff, and saw some cool digital download video game deals there too. That some of the games were about the same price, maybe even a little bit more digitally than physical copies. Like, for instance, FIFA 15, they had some sort of holiday bundle for it for like $32.99. You got like extra packs for the Ultimate Team or whatever it is. And Lionel Messi player loan or something for 4 games. I don't even know. I don't play Ultimate Team mode. I don't know all that business or whatever. But I started getting, these urges to buy, and I was like, shit, what am I going to do? Am I going to like spend money on these digital copies, which, I'm a gamer, right? So I like the physical copies. I like to have the physical copies to add to my collection. I don't really trade in games that often, so it's not really for that. But it's just I like to have physical copies, to like loan to people, sometimes trade people. So that's basically what was my primary motivation. And I picked up some Blu-rays too. I have a new TV, Samsung 55-inch 3D LED 1080p 240 refresh rate something TV that I actually bought last week. It was a big Black Friday deal. But Best Buy put it on sale actually a week early. It was originally supposed to just be on Black Friday. It was like $1,700. I got it for $1,000. So I've had about a week to play with it, and I really like it. I really like it. So one of the things that I really wanted to start to do is, start to build up my 3D Blu-ray collection. And I have The Hobbit, which I bought last year because I do have a Sony 3D display, 24-inch. It was like a tiny monitor. It was like a 3D monitor, essentially. It wasn't a TV because you couldn't get any TV stations on it. So I was, I really like 3D. I'm like one of those rare people that actually likes 3D. Problem is that the format right now is very, very expensive. Like, this usually goes for like $30. And I think Best Buy had it on sale for $16.99, but that's not one of the ones I got. My TV actually does have a 2D to 3D conversion button. So you can pretty much watch anything in 3D or play a video game in 3D. So I watched The Exorcist this past week in 3D, and it was pretty good, man. It was pretty good. Really add depth of field to it, but you could definitely tell a difference between a movie that is like specifically designed for 3D and is in a 3D Blu-ray disc compared to the conversion. There's just like more depth and more pop out. And it's a lot more pronounced in like 3D specific discs. So, all right, let's get going. I got 3 Blu-rays, 3 3D Blu-rays. I got The Next Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug, and this was on sale, I think, from $30 to blah blah blah. Oh my god, where is it? $30 to $20. So save $10. Online too, the deals haven't been that great. Like I said, 3D Blu-ray 3Ds are still a very expensive format. Some of the new Blu-ray 3D movies, like if they're special editions, they're like $40, $50 brand new. So then I got Gravity, I think, which was originally $30. I got this for $16.99, which was cool. I saw this movie actually twice in the theater, both times in 3D. And I just love the director. Who is it? Alfonso Cuarón. He also did Children of Men. Just does some really cool, really unique things in this movie. Like the first half hour of the movie, I think only had like 2 camera edits. Like the camera just was like, it almost was like a steady cam for like 20 minutes uninterrupted. I don't know how they did it, because obviously there's all these special effects and stuff. And I don't know, that alone just blew my mind. And the 3D in this was actually really, really great. So I can't wait to watch that again. Then I got Pacific Rim in 3D. I also saw this in the theater in 3D. So I can't wait to watch this again. The one thing that I do remember about this movie, I saw it, I think, in IMAX. It was the loudest freaking movie I had ever seen in my life. So definitely going to be turning down the volume when I put this on. But I love Guillermo del Toro. He's done Hellboy, Pan's Labyrinth. Lots of work too with Ron Perlman, and actually Ron Perlman has a part in this. Ron Perlman's dude that played Hellboy. He's also in Beauty and the Beast back in the 80s, which was a cool movie. All right, and then on to the video games. I got 3 video games. All these were on sale. They're all Xbox One. I got the Metro Redux. This was on sale from like, I think, $60 to $24.99. So I picked that up. Heard lots of good things about it, so I figured why not get the Xbox One. Heard lots of cool things about this too. Wolfenstein: The New Order. I remember Castle Wolfenstein or something way back when, but I'm new. I'm not very familiar with the series. It says here the year is 1960s. Nazis have won World War II. War hero B.J. Blazkowicz. Yeah. That's pretty cheesy. But anyway, launch an impossible counter-offensive against the monstrous Nazi regime that has conquered the globe. So I figured I might as well try this out. I watched a few segments online. This was also $24.99. And then I ended up biting and getting FIFA 15. This was on sale for $30. So I ended up scoring that as well. One thing I'm going to say is that, like, I was surprised to find any of these video games left. I went out like around 9:30 at night on Black Friday. I'm like recording this now a few hours later, and there were still like lots of games left. At the Best Buy where I was, there was lots of the Sony bundles. There were tons of like those bundles that had what, Grand Theft Auto 5 and Last of Us, the remakes on there. And there were actually like a lot of consoles too for Xbox One. Like they still had the Assassin's Creed bundles. So very surprised. But I guess that shows like probably how much people are now shopping probably online to get stuff. I know that like when I tried to score some of these video games, these titles on the Microsoft store, they were like sold out. Everything was sold out that I went to go look for. Now, apparently, I guess that they actually started their sales, not even on Black Friday. They were supposed to be Black Friday sales. They started them on like Thanksgiving, like way earlier, like I think at like midnight on Thanksgiving. So people pounced on that stuff really, really quick. All right, and then I scooted over to Target because Target was pretty close to where I am. And I'll continue with the video games. I was able to get Marvel superheroes for $15, Xbox One. So I figured, you know, I already have the Batman 3 Beyond Gotham one. I figure for my comic book fans, I got to pay some service to Marvel superheroes. So should be pretty cool. It says it has over 100 playable characters with special powers and abilities. So that looks pretty awesome. And it was only $15. It was on sale from like 30. And I know in some places it's still like $40. So that was a pretty good deal. So that was like my big find. But then again, I didn't put too much effort into it. And then I scored some DVDs over at Target, and they had some really good prices on just regular DVDs. The Blu-ray 3D DVDs were all still full price. So I was hoping to find some deals there, but I didn't find any deals there. Not on 3D Blu-rays. They were all still like 30, 40 bucks, 25 bucks. So that's a little bit out of my price range. Like for DVDs, 3D Blu-ray DVDs. I'm calling them DVDs. 3D Blu-rays, sorry. For 3D Blu-rays, I don't think I want to spend ever over 20 bucks for one. So I got some Batman one titles, and these were $4 each. So I got Dark Knight Rises. That's the one that just came out with Bane. And actually, it has more than just the movie. It actually says it has 3 hours of bonus features, too. So, you know, like behind the scenes, makings of and stuff. Not sure if it has any director commentaries. I'm not sure. I would love to hear some Christopher Nolan director commentaries. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool for just $4. So I definitely scored that. And then also for $4, I got The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger, the Joker. Can't wait to see this on my Blu-ray TV. How sweet that's going to be. I always watch this on like bootleg streams on the internet, or bootleg files rather. So I'm really excited to get that. I mean, $4, yeah, pretty sweet. And then I got a Predator Blu-ray triple feature. And this has Predator, the Arnold Schwarzenegger classic, which I think is like still one of the best science fiction movies ever. Still holds up after all these years. Can't believe it came out in 87. Love that movie. Predator 2, which isn't so hot. I had Danny Glover and Gary Busey in it. So, ooh, Gary Busey. And then Predators, which that was the Robert Rodriguez film that came out in 2010. I never saw it. So I figured $3. Why not? They actually had a Predator 3D version there at Target, but it was like $20, I think, or $25. So I don't know. So that's it. That's all I got, folks. Not a tremendously big haul, but geez, allergies, dust or something. But I'm happy with what I got. And I spent, I don't know, about $160 or something. So, Jesus. So that's it, people. Let me know what deals you got. And I'll probably be doing a rundown of my, of my TV soon. So stay posted for that. All right, dudes. Peace.